Hello, it's Judith, and the Celestial team is right here, and they really want to connect with you. So they're going to come through as soon as Judith, stops talking, and they'll come through almost fully. Sometimes they'll braid with me, they'll bring me in, you'll feel the difference. You'll see the difference, but most importantly, you'll feel it. And that'll, again, be practice for you in noticing frequency differences. But the energies now are so intense that if you are feeling discombobulated in any way, physically, emotionally, mentally, psychologically, you are not alone. This is big time. We're in the big time now. And so that's why they want to come through and say a few words. So I'm going to let them do that right now. We do indeed want to say a few words, maybe more than a few words, because your galaxy, beloved, is alive now with movement, change, energetic accelerations. It is constant. You are feeling it. It's something to celebrate, something to adjust to accept, to welcome, to get used to. In a way, it feels like time is going faster. In a way, it feels like time is running out. And from our perspective, that is actually true. You're running out of 3D, linear time, moving into expansion, where everything can be located in the now. Everything always is happening in the now. But you see it as linear, so it's a flow, a continuous flow forward. It's really, everything's happening now. And that could sound confusing, but that's because you're used to 3D. You'll locate the nows you want. You won't need time. You'll locate them. You'll pull up their frequency and simply go there. So in a way, you could say that linear time is running out. This is it. This is what you've been waiting for. This is the shift. The shift is happening now. If you wait, you'll miss it. This is the shift. And you are responsible for how you experience the shift. In other words, the shift you go through is one that you create. And so, excuse us just a moment. It is a beautiful, warm, luscious summer day on your planet. And our Judith gets thirsty because it's also, warm, I said. It's what you might call almost hot. And she needs to drink a lot of water. We nag her all the time. So we'll nag you to keep yourself hydrated. Energetically, you're being affected, you're clearing, you're going through internal processes in every way, all the time. So, keep yourself hydrated. It helps to keep everything flowing. So, every time she picks up her water bottle, it'll be a reminder. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. So, we wanted to tell you about the 3 essential essential power tools that you have to shift, because you're the shifter. Using these power tools, the shift will happen. Your shift will happen. It will happen as fast or as slow as you want it. As much as you want, depending on how much you use these power tools. Okay? And your essential tools now, the seat of your mastery is in claiming your sovereignty, committing to staying centered, and committing to staying present in the now. You do those three things, and you will be at the helm of your own, as you call it, ascension, expansion. Why? Because you're running the show. The energies are assisting you. They're helping you with your production, shall we say. They're your crew, your stagehands, your film crew. But you are the star. It is your show. So they're here in support. And you are in charge, meaning sovereign. It's yours. It's very important that you claim your sovereignty, your authority, your ability to take command, to make choices now. Because you're the one who's going to create your own new paradigm of being, your own shift. So it's important to know that. To know that everything you experience externally, your feelings inside, are for you feedback. Useful, important feedback. And when you are aware of them, wonderful. Because then you can make choices as to how to change them, not change them, turn them up, turn them down, switch gears, jump timelines, which you do all the time in every single now. Believe it. I know it sounds out there, but so are you. You jump timelines. Every time you make a different choice, every time you have a different feeling, every time you have a different thought, every time you let go of a belief or take on a new one, you change the course of your own probabilities. That's why it's very important to stay present and to claim your right, your power to do so. Stay sovereign. See, you are whether you do or not, as we've told you. If you don't, you will simply run on autopilot, old programming, and you will stay in 3D, right? So, take that in, beloved. Breathe it in. Big, deep breath. The other power tool we wanted to tell you about is to commit to staying centered within yourself. Being centered frees you from running the old programs, because being centered frees you from attachments, emotional attachments, the way things should be, right? From activations. If something happens and you don't like it, for example, understand that you're actually staying in a reality where that exists because you still have judgments of whatever that is to release. And of course, you are going to stay there until you release them, because that's what you're here to do. So it's feedback. It's important. I don't like the way things are. Whoa, what am I doing here? What am I judging? Judgment is energy. Judgment is holding on. Judgment is in a relationship with whatever it is that you're judging, right? So you'll want to let go of that. All that you see is only a reflection of you, of your frequencies. It's a big mirror, right? So you get to see, you get to decide, you get to know. Now, in the old paradigm, you felt powerless, helpless. It was a victim-perpetrator mentality. And a lot of you at various times, or much of the time, pretty much gave up the idea that you created that and you could change it just with your own energy, right? Now you have to reclaim that. You can and you do. Because if you're going to shift, that's your role, okay? So you stay centered, neutral, lovingly accepting of what is, releasing judgments, realizing that everything has its place, right? Everything is doing its job. The other is to stay in the now, because this is where it all happens. Now. You experience it linearly, right? Okay, I'm in the now, and the now, and the now, and then every one of them is new. So the more you can tune in to what's going on in your body, what's going on in your thoughts, what did you experience and how did it affect you, the more you can stay present and conscious, the more you can make choices, other choices, higher frequency choices. You can let go of the attachments. You see, the process of ascension is actually simply the process of making the unconscious conscious. You stay in the now, centered, sovereign, and do this, and your ascension will happen. You will be ascending. That is what it is. Don't have to worry about what anybody else is going to do or not do. If you'll end up on the timeline that suits your frequencies. Ah, beloved, you are a powerful being. This is your show. We watch you think, whoa, look what they're doing.